Andariki namaskaramulu. Today we are going to start another topic, that is Panchangam, how to calculate Muhoortam, by Dr. Sundari garu, Prakhya Sundari garu. You all know her, in any case, because you are all the old students and she has taken your classes and taught you the basics of Panchangam. But just to remind you, I will take 1 or 2 minutes to introduce her. Now, we'll pay our respects to our country and recite Vande Mataram. Let us request Challa Chittibabu garu to recite Vande Mataram, please.
Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram, Sujalam Sufalam, Malayaj Sitalam, Sasya Syamalam Mataram, Vande Mataram. Subrajosna pulakitayaminim pullakusumita drumadala shobhinim suhasinim sumadhura bhashinim sukhadam varadam mataram vande mataram. Vande Mataram.
Vande Mataram. ధన్యవాదములండి చల్లా చిట్టిబాబు గారు. Now, let's go for Prarthana.
Yes, sir.
Jayashree garu, please.
Sir. Namaste, sir.
Namaste.
Andariki namaskaralu. 1 minute meditation, తర్వాత 3 times ఓంకారం, తర్వాత ప్రార్థన. ॐ गणानां त्वा गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणस्पत आनशृण्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादनम् ॐ श्रीमहागणाधिपतये नमः। ॐ प्रणो देवी सरस्वती वाजेभिर्वाजिनीवती धेनामवित्र्यवतु। ॐ श्रीमहासरस्वत्यै नमः। गुरुरेव गतिः गुरुमेव भजे गुरुणैव सहास्मि नमो गुरवे। न गुरोः परमं शिशुरस्मि गुरोः मतिरस्ति गुरौ मां पाहि गुरो। ज्ञानानन्दमयं देवं निर्मलस्फटिकाकृतिम् आधारं सर्वविद्यानां हयग्रीवमुपास्महे। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादशङ्करं लोकशङ्करं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतङ्गमय ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः मातृदेवो भव पितृदेवो भव आचार्य देवो भव अतिथिदेवो भव ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ ధన్యవాదాలు సార్
ధన్యవాదములండి.
ధన్యవాదాలు సార్
Thank you so much. Now, you all know Sundari garu. Let us welcome her to take the advanced level course. She has taught us the basic level course and taught us the basics of Panchangam. Now next is how to calculate Muhoortam. This we will do it today and tomorrow also. Today is Saturday and tomorrow is Sunday. She has been PhD in astrology and she has given many webinars and she has taken all the webinars of all basic courses. So without getting many details, I just want to remind you all that she is a good sportswoman also. Let us request her to start the webinar, please.
सर्वेभ्यो नमस्कारः श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः Welcome back to all of you to Vedic Samskruti College classes, second advanced level course. Already I think everybody remember basic course we have learned what is Panchangam, what is the importance of Panchangam, and also just introduction of Muhoortam also we have to touch on that course also. And detailed lords, adhipatis of the each nakshatra, tithi, yoga, karana, varadhipati, everything we have discussed in earlier course. Now everything in our life, the next important part is useful to day life. First basic information, that is Muhoortam. Why Muhoortam importance? First of all, what is Muhoortam? Because we have to born in our, not in our hands. At that time, we have to believe there's some planetary influences, some stars influence on our the day-to-day life or atmosphere also. We have discussed earlier. I think everybody remembered that. And this Muhoortam, why you have select the Muhoortam? What is the use? Some people are asking. We are doing someday, it is very good. No, we are not selecting any Muhoortam. But that is a very good opportunity to select the Muhoortam and do the good works. That is the best of giving by the some principles and rules and regulations by the astrology, by our sages. Because by our birth time, we don't know. We are not selecting our birth time. But at that, according to that time of planetary positions, that influence the Dasa, Maha, that everything that is running, that is not in our hands. According to Karma Siddhanta, we have to born according to our karma. But we have to, every auspicious time, anything we have to do, perform anything, the opening of shop or opening of joining of the job, or housewarming or any new things, any marriage or anything, whatever it, they are traveling, Tirthayatra, everything, whatever it is. You go, if you select the good time and starting the good work, you get the good influence of the planetary position, because that is true. The influence of the planetaries are in the atmosphere. If it is good atmosphere, Panchabhutas are supporting to us, 5 energies, we can do the better. We can, our energy, we have to add it by the energy. That is not, column is not permitted. That is not good time. Sometimes we will be facing any troubles or destructions or disturbances. Sometimes there's entire event is spoiled. So many things will be there. So that's why maximum possibility is there. We can select good time and good muhurtam. It any good things or long term things in day-to-day life also. They give so many small tips also, so many giving. That hora is also already discussed earlier. We can take every day, day-to-day work. We can select hora times and so horas. We can select maximum. Maximum, this is intention is maximum. We can select the good time for any work starting. Then we will get the good support, good influence on our life, and that event will be successful. Okay. So what is Muhurtam? Muhurtam means or selectioning of the auspicious time. Election of the auspicious time. And also, what is the duration of the Muhurtam? That is only 2 ghadiya kal. Time is 2 ghadiyas. 2 ghadiya means each ghadiya is 24 minutes. So 48 minutes is the Muhurta time. So, but according to astrology, the daytime and nighttime also differ some according to seasons. We know that. If summer time, daytime is more, and winter time, nighttime is more, So, according to, we have to select the Muhurtam day to day also. Aha Pramanam. Aha Pramanam means Suryodayam, from sunrise to sunset, from time to time, from sunrise to sunset, total time. You can take the entire time and divide it by 15. That will come the Muhurta Samaya, that Aha Praman, daytime, 15 Muhurtas are there. And according to night time also, sunset to only again next day sunrise. The duration of the time between the sunrise to sunset, sunset to sunrise. That is night Muhurtams. Divided by total time you can take and divided by 50, we will get the Muhurtam. At each Muhurtam also special, who are that we will discuss later. That is the basic according to astrology. So only equal days, sun and daytime and nighttime, sometimes that equal days. That time only 2 minutes, 48 minutes is adjustable. Other times, generally some variations will come because according to Aha Pramanam is more, the time will be more. That Ratri Pramanam, night time duration more. That is the night time Muhurtas will be more time. So generally, we will take Muhurtam means 2 ghadiya times and 48 minutes. And also, that is, we have already selected Muhurtam is the auspicious time, isn't it? Performing significant of any life events like marriage, housewarming, Upanayinam, Panchaskarma, everything. We have to select the Muhurtam. We can consult the Panchangam also. So already 5 elements of Panchangam we know. Tithi, Vara, Nakshatra, Yoga, Karanas, isn't it? So which Tithis are good? Which days are good? Which months are good? Ayanamu, months, all that also we have discussed. So everything we can select. That is the Muhurtam procedure. That also some conditions and also there each Muhurtam different nakshatras useful for different Muhurtams, different Tithis, different Varas, different Ayanas. Very different waves are there. So first basics in this course, we have to listen what is Muhurtam. So what are the doshas, how to avoid the other things, and also what is the how to calculate the Panchagrahita Muhurtam, and which days are good for which Muhurtam, first of all. How to select. What is, and that we have to know this in this class. Because the calculation part is very big part, the Siddhanta part. But we have to know first as awareness of the Muhurtam. then we can know, oh, yes, this time is good. Okay, you can select. Then we can refer to some good talent astrologer or Siddhanti, anything. We can confirm that. But we have to select the particular time. That is basic information. How to know, everybody knows the Muhurtam. Because the value of time cannot be estimated. All objects in nature to produce that time, develop time and destroy time, isn't it? That is no. In Vedic astrology, already Muhurtam means selection of auspicious time for every new event, such as auspicious movement. By taking a beneficial eternal currents of called the operation. Muhurtam means depending on the main part is Thidi Vara Nakshatra Yoga Karanas in addition to Masam, month, Ayanam, that also we can take into consideration and take to Salasubha Samayam, particular time. So what is Thidi? And everybody remember Thidi? The Thidi represents the lunar energy. Lunar energy identified with mental energy. You know, movements of the distance 12 degrees. That is called Thidi. The duration difference between the moon and sun. Next, Thidi Varam. Every day, 7 days are there. We know lots of Varadhipatis. Sunday, Ravi, Monday, Chandra, Moon. Like that, 7 days we already discussed. The Vara. The days of the week are named accordance with the certain astronomical considerations. Day of work, day of week bearing the name of particular planet. The influence of the planet to be predominant on that day, that is called ruling planets. Every day the ruling planets, Nakshatradhipati, Karanadhipati, Yogadhipati, Varadhipati, Masadhipati, those are taking more important prominent roles in every day particular. That's why we have to know, take the Thidi Vara Nakshatra, Yoga Karanalu, and also Ayanalu, months and everything also taking for selecting Muhurtams and all. So just basically nakshatrams. We know 27 nakshatras, including Abhijit is 28. But Abhijit nakshatra is not in operation. Some things only we can take, but all other 12 zodiac signs we take. So 27 nakshatras, Aswini to Revati. Okay, the position of nakshatra, we know that at the time of Muhurta time, where is the position? That moon indicates the nakshatra in transit. Nakshatra depend upon the actual time taken by moon to ensure the 13 degrees 20 minutes. You know, everybody, I already read every nakshatra during 4 padas and every nakshatra having 13 degrees 20 minutes. Okay. Every rasi 30 degrees. In each rasi, 9 padas is there. Total 108 padas, 27 nakshatras. Already we have learned. And also Adhipati of nakshatra lots also we have learned in earlier course. So that also keep it in that you have to compulsory. First you have to, that basic should be thorough. Then only we can understand the further things. So the nakshatrapatis and 27 nakshatras, what are the rases, the position that you know. At the time of Muhurtam, the moon is which transit in the which nakshatra, which place the position, that we have to know. So the next is yoga. Yoga, you know, 27 yogas we already discussed. Yoga is based on joint motion of sun and moon. Okay. Next, Karanas. Karanas also 11 Karanas. Half of the lunar Thidi, half day of the Thidi, every day 2 Karanas are there. Karanadhipati also we have to know. Between the sun and moon. That is also same. So this is the we have to, and also Masadhipati also we have to discuss on Chaitram to Falguna Masa. Already we have discussed Masadhipati also we can take consideration. Some particular months or particular events is good for particular months. And also Ainas, Uttarayanam, Dakshinayanam, that also we discussed. So we all take into consideration, we have to select the Muhurtam for which event we have to perform, or which event for Muhurtam selected for which event. According to, we have to select the Muhurtam. Okay. What is the Subhatide, Subha Nakshatre, Subha Yoge, Subha Karane, Subha Vare, Subha Samaye, Muhurtam Sarvatta Uttamam. And all things we have to take into maximum consideration. Then we have to select the Muhurtam. Sometimes it is not possible, that is different, but maximum we can take the good time, and maximum doshas will be avoided, and you take the sometimes. So each thing we can show. That is the introduction of the what is the class and also what is the Mahadoshas. And if for selecting Muhoortams, 27 Mahada should be avoided. That is there. Before that, you have to select the Muhoortam. Last time, earlier class also, we have to select the what is Panchagrahita. Panchagrahita also we have to discuss it, basic information. Now again, I have to say the how to first take the Panchagrahita Muhoortam, and also then each Thidi Nakshatra also you can detailed manner you can take. So first we have to start with Thidi. Thidi already we have discussed what is Thidi. And also Shukla Paksham, Krishna Paksham, that is moon's transit. Uddhi Chandrudu, Shukla Paksha, Amavas next Pajyami to Paurnima, Shukla Paksham. Paurnima to Amavasa, Krishna Paksham, Shena Chandrudu. Continue process. If Chandra Kalas is reducing or increasing. Okay. So, Shukla Paksham, 15 days in Shukla Paksham. Krishna Paksham is 15 days in a month. We know that. So also with Thidi varieties also we have to discuss it. Just a minute, sorry. That is Bhadra Thidi, Nanda Thidi. Already we have discussed Rikta Thidi. Remember? So Shukla Paksha, Pajyami, Sasti, Ekadasi. These three Thidis called Nanda Thidulu. Okay. Then next Vidya, Saptami, Dwadasi. Shukla Paksha. Shukla Paksha, Vidya, Tadya, Vidya, Saptami, Dwadasi. These are Bhadra Thidulu. Tritiya, and Tadiya, Astami, Trayodasi. These three are Jayatidulu. Chetuddhi, Navami, Chetuddasi. These are Rektatidulu. And again, Dasami, Panchami, Purnima, and Amavasa is Purnatidulu. This is the Thidi classifications anytime. And particular Thidis, suppose if you don't have any particular time, you are not getting. Then some Vara and yogas also last time we discussed. Some Thidis, some Varas, some yogas, combinations also, some form Sarvada Siddhi Yoga, Amruta Siddhi Yoga, the formation of yogas will be there. Suppose if you Friday fallen on Nanda Thidulu and Wednesday fallen Bhadra Thidulu, Tuesday Jayatithi, Saturday Rekta Thidhi, Thursday Purna Thidhi is fallen, that is Sarvada Siddhi Yoga. So that is very auspicious. There is no need to select the Muhoortam particular days. We can use that also sometimes. If every day we cannot possible to do all Muhoortams, but particular events you can select the Muhoortams. But day to day also, some time important urgent work is there. No time, well, we are not time permits to follow again. We are not waiting for long time. Then, but time you can select these type of Muhoortams also we can take it by that on that day particular only you can leave the Vajram and Durmuhoortam, then you can perform anything in good time for particular events. This is the Purna. వీటికి Siddha Tidulu. These are called Siddha Tidulu, particular days. Friday, Nanda Tidulu. Friday, Vidya, Ekadasi, Sashti, Nanda Tithi, like that. If any particular week, day, and particular Tithi is fallen, that is called a Siddhi Yoga, like that. Like that, Sunday, those are the auspicious. Sunday is Nanda Tithi, is not good, inauspicious. Monday is Bhadra Tithi, is not good. Tuesday, Nanda Tithi. Wednesday, Jaya Tithi. Thursday, Rekta Tithi. Friday, Bhadra Tithi. These are inauspicious. Mritu Yoga, formation of the Mritu Yoga. So, then that days are there. We cannot perform any auspicious thing. You cannot select the Muhoortam also, particular day, because that is inauspicious times. That we call the Yoga Mritu Yoga. That event should be destroyed like that, according to say. So, that is not good. So, first we have to select Muhoortam. First, you have to on that day, is it come on the auspicious day or inauspicious day? But inauspicious day, Muhoortam selected should be avoided first. And also, every month, Sunya Thidhi also there. Plus, inoperative Thidhi is also there. There is no result of the Thidhi. On that particular day, the Lord of Tithi Lord is not giving any force, energy. So that also we can select. That is called Sunitulu. Every month they are having Sunitulu. Suppose if you Bhadrapada Masa, first or second days. First day means Pajami, second day is Vidya. Every month starting na. Like that. Bhadrapada Masa, we could avoid. First and second is the Sunyatidi. Like that, Shravana Masam is second and third Tithi. Is Shravana Masam is not good. And Vidya, Tadya is not good. In Vaisakha Masam, now we are in Vaisakha Masam, 12th Tithi means Dwadasi is not good. And inauspicious. That is Sunyatidi. Pushyam, 4 and 5 days. 4th and 5 means Chaturthi and Panchami is in Pushya Masa. Asvija Masam, 10th and 11th. 10th means Dasami, Ekadasi. Margashirsha Masam, 7 and 8. Saptami, Astami days. Chaitra Masam, 9 and 8 means Navami, Astami days. These are in Krishna Paksha and Sukla Paksha. This Sukla Paksha, particularly what I said already days, that is, you have noted, that is the Sunya Thidulu in Sukla Paksha. According to Krishna Paksha, in Kartika Masam, Krishna Panchami, Ashadam, Krishna Sasti, Falguna, Krishna Chaturthi, Jyeshta Masam, Krishna Chaturthi, Magha Masam, Krishna Panchami. These are also Sunya Thidulu inoperative days. So this should be avoided. Kartik Sukla Chaturdasi, Ashada Sukla Saptami, Falguna Sukla Thadiya, Jyeshta Sukla Trayodasi, Magha Sukla Sasti, these are also Sunya Thidulu. So according to Nara Samhita or Adi Siddhanta Granthas, they have to particularly the Sunya Thidis also have to consideration while calculating or selecting the Muhoortams first. Then again, important thing is Tara Balam. That also we discussed in earlier. Tara Balam. What is Tara Balam? According to the who the perform the Karta, the event, that's his Tara Balam is the most important. That we know that he take the Janmatara while born in birth time. Chandra moon is in which nakshatra, that is his Janma nakshatra. According to Janma nakshatra, we can calculate the Tara Balam that we everybody knows, I think so. So Tara Balam, so we can select for Muhurtam, Shema Tara, Sampat Tara, Mitra Tara, Sadhana Tara, Paramamitra Tara. Some occasions we can take consideration. Should not avoid Naidhana Tara almost. And Prichik Tara, Vipak Tara, we can some urgency if it is there, some we can take some another support of the something, some mantra japam, some agrahat, but you can take. But it should be maximum. First you have to know the good muhurtam only. Then again exemptions. So first you have to know first 100% good muhurtam. Consider that. So you can take the first consideration with Tara Balam. Tara Balam, Chandra Balam also. Moon, which is Janma Lagna, who is the Karta. We can take that is consideration. Janma Rasi, Janma Lagna, Astama Chandra is not there. Like that, 4, 8, 12, they are not giving in Chandra, Astama Chandra. Not good. So Chandra Balam, you can consideration, and Tara Balam also, we can take first. These are the first fundamental points when you have take the Muhurtam and also. So now Panchagrahita. What is Panchagrahita? We already discussed 5 Muhurtams. 5 we have eternal force, Panchabhutal. Effect are there, na? Conductor, anything. That we can, force is good, 5 elements. Again, that Muhurtam, the time is very auspicious and very good result will be good. Okay, external force also we can get it. That is fundamental point of the for selection of Muhurtam. So how to calculate the Panchagrahita Muhurtam? This is for Panchagrahita Muhurtam, we can take Thidi, Vara, Nakshatra, Lagna. We can take first Panchagrahita. So first, which day we have to select the Muhurtam? We can take the number of the day. And suppose if it is Sunday, that is 1 number. If it from Sunday to you can count. Second is Monday, third is Tuesday, fourth is Wednesday, fifth is Thursday, sixth is number is Friday, seventh is Saturday. Like that, Vara numbers we can take from Sunday to Saturday 1 to 7. Okay. So take the number of the day, which day you have to perform. Suppose if you have to perform the occasion on that Muhurta selecting Monday, you can take 2 number. Vara number is 2. Like that, nakshatras. Then nakshatra also important. That will count from Aswani to Revati. Particular day which nakshatra is fallen on that Muhurta selection day. Aswani means if Aswani is there, we can take first 1 number. Like that. Aswani Bharani is second, Kritika is third number. We can take the can aside first. Tithi Vara number aside first. And nakshatra number also, particular day. Like that 27 nakshatra, which number is also, that we can take the nakshatra number, Tithi Vara nakshatra from all. And zodiac signs. We know Mesha to Meena, Meshadi Meena Rasulu. Aries to species. Aries is number 1. Mesha Rasi is the number 1. Taurus sign, Vrishabha Rasi is number 2. Mithuna Rasi third. Like that, 12 signs are there. Already we discussed the Chakram, Rasi Chakram in earlier course. And again also, mention to 12 numbers. Like that, you can Mesha is number 1, Vrishabha is second, Mithuna is third, Karkataka is fourth, Cancer sign, Leo sign is fifth, Virgo sign is sixth, Tula Rasi Libra is 7, Scorpio Vrishchika Rasi is 8, Sagittarius Dhanus Rasi is 9, Makara Rasi Capricorn is 10th, Aquarius or Kumbha Rasi is 11th, Meena Rasi or Pisces sign is 12th. Like that, you can take the Rasi number, and which Lagna. That day we can select the Muhurta Lagna, suppose Dhanur Lagna, we can take 9th. You can take Kanya Lagna, 6th number. Lagna number is 6th. Okay. Aswini to Nakshatra number, Vara number, Thidi Vara. Thidi number we all taken, Vara number you can take, Nakshatra number we already taken, and the Rasi number, Lagna number also we can take. All together should be added. Suppose if it is Sunday 1 plus Bharani Nakshatram, suppose 2, 1 plus 2, 3. In that day, Cancer sign, 4 number, Lagna number is 4. Thidi Vara Nakshatram, Thidi number, suppose say Panchami, 5th. Like that, you can add all the numbers. Plus add. Numbers added and divided by 9. Total sum will be arrived. We can divide it by 9. And also reminder. What is the reminder will come? If reminder is 1, it indicates that is danger to that work. Murchu Yoga, Murchu Panchakam. That is not avoided. And if reminder is 7, that is Agni Panchakam. Indicate danger from the fire, that events. That also you can frame. If reminder is 4, Raja Panchakam, that is also is not good. Some higher authorities influence, some problems will come, our government, that is very bad. And reminder is 6, that is Chora Panchakam. That is also bad if anything will be stolen or some auspicious things will be, some happen like that. That's why that also should be avoided. And 8 is the Roga Panchakam. If the Karta will be fallen, any disease or some health problem issues will come. So if reminder 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, if come, that is not good for that Muhurtam is not good. That is not Panchakarahita Muhurtam. If reminder is 0, 3, 5, 7 will come, that is very good. Then that Muhurtam is Panchakarahitam. So this is the Panchakarahitam. 0, 0, 3, 5, 7. Whenever the total Tithi, Vara, Nakshatra, Lagna, Rasul, total sum divided by 9, the remainder will come 0, 3, 5, 7 will come. Then that are the good Muhurtam. That is Panchagrahita Muhurtam. So every maximum we can select the Panchagrahita Muhurtam. If sometimes not happen, always good, but the Muhurtam is not at all Panchagrahita. What we have to do? Suppose if that event, what is the event you can decide it. If you are going to travel, should not Chora Panchakam, should not be there. To avoid Chora Panchakam, remaining is not there. It's okay. That is second option, not full 100%. It's okay. We can consider it at least. Like that, if any marriage event, one reminder should not be there in Muhurtam because Mruchu Panchakam is not good. So the remaining, the Raja Panchakam will come. It's okay. Something is okay. Some disturbance, ego clash will come, but it's okay. Okay, not good. But every time we have to select only Panchakarahita Muhurtams only. First priority we have to give in Panchakarahita Muhurtam 100%. Any urgency should not, while the Muhurtam is not yet, sometimes it is not come particular time. So then you can just little bit exemptions. So that is the Panchagrahitam Yoga. So we have to normally by using Panchangam, Rehita Panchaka Muhurtam, different occasions, different already we can, they will give in the Panchangam also some in bracket, they will Ra. Ra means Rahitam. Panchagraitam means otherwise Muru and they will indicate Panchangata in Panchangams also. They have selected Muru and Muchu Panchagam, Ra and Raja Panchagam, Raitam, Panchagraitam, they are indicated in the Panchangam also. That also we can do. And also first important post-more thing is we can divide the while calculating. This is Panchagraitam with the first important Thidivar Nakshatralu. Then again we have to calculate the Nakshatras also on Thidi, Nakshatram, Pancharatham, this is model. And also Thidi already we have discussed it. As which Nakshatras we will put. First of all, first we have to know which Nakshatras, which Muhurtams, which occasions we have to use. Then we have to know that. We know that is 28 Nakshatra including Abhijit Nakshatra, but we have to 27 Nakshatra because Abhijit Nakshatra having any force. So 27 Nakshatras we have to take consideration. In 27 nakshatras, or by Ashwini, and there are lots of, Ashwini, Yama, Agni, Prajapati, Moon, Rudra, Aditi, Jupiter, Serpent, Pitrus, Bhaga, Aryama, Savita, Swasta, Vayu, Indragiri, Mitra, Indra, Niruti, Viswadeva, Brahma, Vishnu, Vasu, Varuna, Ajikapati, Atidimitra, Pushan, respective. These are the important of nakshatras, forces they are given. So particular nakshatra we know 27 nakshatras. Ashwini to Revati. So some nakshatras is auspicious, some nakshatras Mudhu nakshatra, Kshipra nakshatra, already we discussed in the earlier course. So anyhow, it is Rohini. Which nakshatra is good for the any Muhurtams? Rohini, Uttarashada, Uttarabhadra are supposed to be fixed a concession. They are favorable for laying the foundations of cities, sowing operations, planting trees, and other permanent things. Nakshatra. If any permanent things we have to start in, then we have to select the first. These nakshatras only we can select for Muhurtam. And again, Chitta, Anuradha, Mrugasira, and Revati. These are Mrudu Nakshatra, soft constellations. They are good for wearing new things, anything, learning, dancing, music, fine arts, or any auspicious ceremonies. We can select these nakshatra is very good. Chitta, Anuradha, Mrugasira, and Revati. These are Mrudu Nakshatra. And again, Ashwini, Pushya, Hasta, and Abhi are light Shikhar nakshatra under it. Then they can select her putting any ornamentations, pleasures or sports, administration and taking medicines. These are can take this in this nakshatra, so we can select the Muhurtams. Again, Mula, Jyeshtha, Arudra, and Aslesha. These are Dardo nakshatra, short constellations. They are favorable for invoking spirits at some other things that are called Shudra karmas like that. For that sake, it is good for importance. And also murderers also they can select the Muhurtam. And these in these nakshatras we can select Muhurtam, the separation of the friend, separation of the husband and wife, and but we could not select. Anything is separation, it indicates. So we can these selections for that purpose only you can select these nakshatras. Shravana, Dhanishta, Satabisha, Punarvasu, and Swati. These are Chara nakshatra, mobile stars. These nakshatras are auspicious acquiring vehicles. And anything we can run for vehicles and gardening and going the any positions like that, we can select these muhurtams for these nakshatras. Pobba, Purvabhadra, and Purvashada, Bharani, and Makha are dreadful stars. So these are suitable for poisoning things, Visha Prayogam, imprisonment, and setting the fire and evil deeds. These nakshatras are good. And good things are not performed in these nakshatras. Kritika and Visakha are mixed constellations. And they during influencer work day-to-day importance are undertaken. Only that's all. So beginning up from the third quarter of Dhanishta and ending with the last part of Ravati. These are 5 అంటే ధనిష్ట పంచకం అంటాం కదా, అంటే ధనిష్ట ఫస్ట్ సెకండ్ చరణం is good, థర్డ్ పార్ట్ 2 and రేవతి ఫోర్త్ పాద 4. These are ధనిష్ట పంచకాలు అంటారు. This time is held unstable kind of auspicious work. Generally, these are not good for unsuitable for any auspicious thing in these 5 nakshatras. Ante these are called, this period goes under the special name of nakshatra. నక్షత్ర పంచక అంటే దానిగా ధనిష్ట పంచకాలని వింటూ ఉంటాం కదా. ఎస్పెషల్లీ రిపిటేషన్, ఒక సపోజ్ ఇఫ్ గుడ్ థింగ్స్ ఇస్ గుడ్, సమ్ నక్షత్ర ఇస్ గుడ్, సమ్ టైమ్స్ వాట్ హ్యాపెండ్, ఇప్పుడు బ్యాడ్ థింగ్స్ ఇన్ దట్ స్టార్స్ వీ కెన్ పర్ఫార్మ్, దట్ ఈస్ రిపిటేషన్. Again same repeat multiple things will be happen. That's why bad thing, any bad thing means some any other, suppose that anybody that we can go for that repeat in that nakshatra, Santi will be performed. Repetition of the again so many people in the same star, same colony, same country, same area, that will be happen. That's why Dhanishta Panchakas we can take into consideration some muhurtams also. Okay, total is more appears we can select the nakshatras. These are 27 nakshatras and different occasions and different times we can take the. And especially the Pushyam nakshatra is out of 28 nakshatras. Pushyami nakshatra is very auspicious nakshatra. This is more favorable nakshatra almost, because the Pushyami nakshatra is neutralized all the evil elements. Except marriage, this is good for other things also, Pushyami nakshatra, but marriage is not good. You cannot perform the marriage in Pushyami nakshatra, select muhurtam. Other things is it be good for Guru Pushya Yogami. We can know Guru Pushya Yogami and Shani Pushya Yogami. Shanivaram fallen Pushyami nakshatram, Thursday fallen Pushyami nakshatram, Guru Pushya Yogami. So many things will be increase, the things, good things will be done. That is be good. Some other, except marriage, but Pushyami nakshatra is the special consideration. There is a special effects on that day. These are the first, first basic information while calculating the muhurtam karana. And also some uttarayanam is a good for marriages. Some also upanayanam, panchaskarma is better for uttarayanam, akshabhyasam, everything like that you can say. Compared to dakshinayanam, uttarayanam is the best of chaitram to Jyeshtha masa. One masa, some masas also good. We know that important masa, everything that we detail study we can know. These are the basic rules. First we have to select the muhurtam and what are the doshas. Again, first these are the first first we have to consider. This nakshatra is there, this muhurtam is we have to consider. On that day, first avoided 100% 21 mahadosha. Eka vimsati mahadosha should be avoided. What are that Eka vimsati mahadoshas? And detailment first, every this is compulsory. Every muhurtam panchagrahitam must and should, and particular events, particular nakshatra, particular month, particular, that is okay. And also already discussed particular thidis we can take. Then that day these doshas will not be there. First, what are the 21 mahadoshas? First of all, they said the 21 great evils. These are avoided very auspicious work. First fundamental ekavimsati mahadoshas. Suppose you told this is very difficult. Sometimes it is to find avoid because sometimes 100% muhurtam never come. Very rare times it will come 100% muhurtam. But so the neutralizing the combinations already told, some combinations, Tithi Vara Nakshatra Yoga combinations also there, that we can select. If it is not, more doshas will be there. But our intention is maximum dosha free Muhoortam we can select. Okay. The first is 21 doshas. In first one is Panchanga Suddhi. Panchanga means we know Tithi Vara Nakshatra Yoga Karanalu. That also, what is already told, some varas, some thidis, some nakshatra, we all discuss some events. First, that is Panchang Suddhi, we can tell it. All days are auspicious, but particular event, particular force is required more. Suppose if marriage, the Shukra Graha is more important because Karaka planet. Like that, everything is Karaka planet is there. So that his efforts is more, that day we can select. Okay. Then next in the lunar days. Which days are should be avoided? First, Panchang Suddhi. We know, everybody knows. Fourth, ante Saviti, Sashti, sixth day, eighth, Ashtami, and Dwadasi, Cheturdasi. Full moon and new moon. Some events, full moon also avoided. New moon means Amavasya Pajami also. Shukla Paksha Pajama should be avoided. First fundamental. Thidi, Saviti, Sashti, Ashtami, Dwadasi, Cheturdasi, full moon and new moon day also avoided. In regard Varas, Sunday, Thursday and Friday suitable for all works. Excuse me? Any doubt? Shall I proceed?
You can
please.
proceed. You can
Please.
proceed, please.
Okay. So Panchanga Siddha, first we have to select the thidis. These thidis should be avoided. And also Varas, Thursday and Friday suitable for all works. Wednesday also good for second option. First basic option, Thursday and Friday in any work is good for Vara, Subhavara. That is good for all the works. And also, suppose except the days we can note down, Thursday and Friday also, 10th, 12th and 16th day of the month also avoided. That Varas, if I suppose 10th day, that's mean that should be avoided. Suppose anything is maybe namakaranam like that, for that sake we can avoid it. Other things it is good. And each muhurtam also, each particular occasion is different. But generally we can consider Thursday, Friday is good Subhavara. Like that we can take. On particular events you can select the particular varas and particular theories, that is different. And also nakshatras we can compulsory avoid Bharani, Krittika. Nakshatra should be avoided for auspicious works. That is not good for any circumstance. All forces is good, everything Bharani and Krittika should be avoided. And also proceed because the lords are Yama and Agni. That's why we can both nakshatras should be avoided for any auspicious work. Bharani nakshatram or Krittika nakshatram also. If suppose in any urgent cases will be them, you can doubt arise. So urgent work is that day is fallen Bharani or Krittika. What we will do? So we can take the Lagna Balam. Then important we can take Lagna Balam. Okay, so many exceptions are there, but still we can maximum we can try to select the good Muhurtam. Sometimes it's not possible, then we can take another position. Some exemptions also there. So Lagna, give the, if Lagna Guru is positioned in that Muhurta Lagna, then any like these small doshas will be null and void. So like that we can select that Muhurtam also. It's any urgency is there. So then even Nakshatra dosha or Vara dosha neutralized. If Lagna in Guru is positioned in the Muhurta Lagna, like that. So again Gandantam. The last part of Aslesha and Jesta. Ante Aslesha 0 just ending point and Makha starting point. There should be Gandanta Stanalan told, that should be avoided. Like that, Jesta and Mola also should be avoided. But Revati and Ashwini, the ending points. The time should be avoided compulsory. This coming to yoga, yoga already we discussed 27 yogas are there. But compulsory you have Muhoorta day, Atiganda yoga, Sola yoga, Ganda yoga, Vitipata yoga, Vaidruti yoga should be avoided. This yoga should not be there. Yoga also very important for selecting the Muhoortam. And also while Karana, choosing Karana also, particular Karana. Karana must be appropriate election. What is that? Bhava is auspicious. Bhava Karana is very auspicious for starting works and permanent works, anything that is very good. Taitula and Bhadra, these are the selections good for the Karana suitable. Sekuni Havana is the Havana Yogam, Sekuni Yogam, Karana, these are not good. So, first 7 Karanas is Subha Karanas, first of all, fundamental. Out of 7 also, these Karanas is very good for selecting the Muhoortam. So, these are to first select the Panchanga Suddhi. Doshal, first you have to select the Muhoortam. Thidi Vara Nakshatra, Yoga Karanal you can select. That is called Panchanga Suddhi. That is good, suitable for the other thing. First point is anything is there that Panchanga Suddhi is not done. So Panchanga Suddhi is the most important priority for the election of the Muhoortam. The next one is Surya Sankramana. We know every month, last time also we discussed Sankramanam. Sankramanam means sun planet every month transit one Rasi to another Rasi. Rasi Mare Samyam. Every change of the Rasi from Aries to Rishabh, Taras to Mithuna, Venus to Mesha Sankramanam, Rishabha Sankramanam, Mithuna already discussed. That days is not good. The second great evil that is very evil day is Surya Sankramanam. This Surya Sankramanam particular day that we can do only take the mantra Shakti, that Pitru Devata Tarpanas, that we can do. But we can Sankramana day, we cannot select any Muhoortam, particular Sankramana. Particular day, we cannot any selection of the Muhoortam Surya Sankramanam day, because the solar forces at times are not recommended any good work. So we can avoid it the Sankramanam, particularly some Sankramanas 16 40 Ghadiyas, some Sankramanas 16 Ghadiyas, like that particularly everything is given, every match Sankramanam, Purva Para, Ghadil is in auspicious. That time Punya Kalam also we can take. That time we can only do the meditation or mantra japam or any Pitru Devata Tarpanas, like that we can perform. So totally Sankramana day, full day should be avoided the best. If any urgency is there, particularly that Punya Kal Samayam, that off the which whenever enters to continue time, that time should be avoided. That is the Sankramana, Surya Sankramana. Next, Kartari Dosha. The third point is Kartari Dosha. Panchanga Suddhi, Surya Sankramana Dosha. The third point you have to consider Kartari Dosha. Kartari means cutting, it is scissors, like that. In election of the Muhoortam, 2 evil planets are placed on either side of the Lagna. Lagna is there, evil planets in before the 12th sthana and 2nd sthana. Evil planets is that is Katari. So the combination goes under the special time of Katari dosha. So should be avoided. Katari dosha is not taken into any Muhoortam. Rejected good work, especially for marriage. Katari is not good for marriage, particularly. So everybody knows in Katari there is no Muhoortams for marriage. So we have to avoid the Kartari dosha. The next one is Chandra Ashtamadi dosha. Moon is also more important role while selecting the Muhoortam. Chandra Ashtamadi dosha. The moon should invariably avoid in 6th, 8th and 12th houses. Muhurta Lagna. For that Muhurta time, the moon should not be transited either 6th place from Lagna or 8th place or 12th place should be avoided. That is the Muhurtam. And also particularly we have to see the Jarma Lagna also. Jarma Lagna also the moon in 6th and 8th and 12th position should be avoided. That Muhurta Lagna is the moon particular day not positioned in that Jarma Lagna 6th, 8th, 12th positions. This is called Chandrastama dosha. The fifth one is Sagraha Chandra Dosha. Sagraha means moon along with the other planet. Sagraha. So along with. So that is not good. Moons associated with any other planet, benefic or malefic. If it is good planet or bad planet, but also we cannot consider that the Sagraha Dosha should be avoided. Moon will be placed in Muhurta Lagna will be only single. No other planet will be joined with the moon. Guru Chandra, Sedi Chandra, like that. Any planet, either auspicious for the Lagna or inauspicious for the Lagna, even though should not be joined with any other planet that at the time of Muhurta Lagna chart. So that should be avoided. Especially marriage. Marriage Muhurtam, you can all the consideration, all the things, especially compulsory, you can take into consideration these all the points. The next sixth one is Udayamsa Dosham. Udayamsa Dosham means Lagna to opposite is 7th house. Already we know say 12th houses. Suppose if Tula Lagna, 7th house is Mesh Rasi, isn't it? So the Lagna and the 7th house should be strong. The Lagna should be occupied with own Lord. And own Lord means if Dhanur Lagna, the Lord is Guru. Ras Lagnadipati, that is called Lagnadipati in Tamil astrology. If any Lagna, if it is Kumbha Lagna, the Lagnadipati is the Saturn. So Saturn should be occupied with the own Lord and Swakshatra. That is good. And also Uchasthiti. Uchasthiti also exoration, that is also good. And that before that Dushti is 7th house. If any planet position in the Lagna, that aspect the 7th house. All planets the opposite house, 7th house. So Lagnadipati is positioned in the same Lagna, that the 7th house will be strong because he has aspect the 7th house also. So that it should be better to election of the Muhurtam. So this is the first part of Panchanga Sutti and 7th. If 5 elements we can consider. Alage vice versa.
Amma,
So
this is
Lagna-
called Saptama Suddhi.
Saptama Suddhi is different. The Udayamsa Dosha means if it is any Lord position Lagna, we have to accept the 7th house. Like that 7th house in any Graha is there, that is accept the Lagna, isn't it? 7th opposite, na? So vice
If no
versa.
if no planet is there in 7th house,
That is that you have to see first of all, compulsory. And if especially if it is marriage, we have no planet position in the 7th house or Lagna also. Particularly because Saptam Bhava is for marriage event.
yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Some exemptions in each event, but basically should be Lagnadpati. This because every Lagnadpati is beneficial for that Lagna, particular Lagna, isn't it? So he has to accept the 7th house. So both should be strong, particularly. For some exemptions are there. If marriage is event 7th bhava, the Saptam Suddhi is important. That time that should not be there any planet, even Guru also. Okay, that is different. Generally, these are the conditions. So 7th Lord is 7th house bhava also. You have see the aspect the Lagna bhava. Okay, so that generally the Lagnapati give the good results. Every Lagna, particular Lagna. So the strong of the Lagna, then Lagna will be strong and 7th Lord will be strong. So that we can avoid. It should be taken into consideration. Next to Durmuhurta Dosham. So one Durmuhurtas also every day will be there. You already know every Muhurtam is 48 minutes. We know earlier I told Aha Pramanam, Dina Pramanam or Ratri Pramanam divided by total duration of the call divided by 15 part. Divided by 15, each Muhurta will come 15 Muhurtas in daytime, 15 Muhurtas in night times. So that particular 48 minutes also 15 Muhurtas, some Muhurtas are sometimes are good, some are bad. This is 30 muhurtas total per day, 30 muhurtas are there. The first 15 Durmuhurtas named Rudra, Ahi, Mitra, Pitri, Vasu, Vara, Viswadeva, Vidhi, Satamukhi, Puruhuta, Vaihini, Naktanchara, Varuna, Aryama, and Bhaga. These are daytime should be avoided. Ante first 48 minutes, second 48 minutes. Like that, you can Muhurtam for 15 names are there. 15 Muhurtas daytime, 15 Muhurtas and right time also names are there. Should be avoided these. Rudra, Ahi, Mitra, Pitra, by 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. These are avoided. And in night time also 15 Muhurtas are there. Girisha, Ajipada, Abhibudraya, Usha, Asvi, Yama, Agni, Vidhatu, Chandra, Aditi, Jiva, Vishnu, Yamaganda, Taisura, and Samadram. These are be avoided. That Muhurtam time should not be fallen particular in these Muhurtas. And every 24 minutes, one Muhurta, in 48 minutes, you can take into 15 total. 15 Muhurtas in daytime. So sunrise to sunset total duration divided by 15. That will come. That according to, you can give 15 names. That is called Gauri Panchangam also. We can indicate in Panchangam books. But what is Gauri Panchangam? We have to know here. Then you can select these avoided Muhurtams should not be there at Muhurta Samayam. Selection Muhurtam, that is Durmuhurta. These total e Muhurtams period lo, first, second, fourth, 10th, 11th, 12th, and 15th are inauspicious. That is remember. Simple. These numbers should be remembered. First, sunrise to sunset total division column. You can calculate every 48 minutes to 15 Muhurtam. You can note down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that total time. Out of that, first, second, fourth, 10th, 11th, 12th, and 15th are inauspicious. In night time, first, second, 6th, and 7th are inauspicious. That Muhurta time should not be fallen these periods. That also we have to, that is called Durmuhurta dosha. So, okay, this is the, already we told Dina Pramana how to calculate two gatis. Total period, sunrise to sunset, sunset to again sunrise night time, daytime, sunrise to sunset, total period we can take. When sunset, suppose morning 6:30, 6 o'clock sunrise. The sunset is 8, evening 6:10, means 18:10. Total duration you can take, divided by 15. Each Muhurta will come equal part time, and how much time, that is the Muhurta time, equal part. Out of that, total 15 parts will come in the daytime, 15 in the night time. In daytime, you can select the first, second, fourth, 10th, 11th, 12th, 15th time periods of Muhurtam should be avoided. And night time also, first, second, 6th, and 7th should be auspicious. That should be avoided. Then the remaining time, we can select the Muhurta time. Okay, this is the calculation of the Durmuhurta dosha, first of all. Then again, Gandanta dosha. The 8th part is Gandanta dosha. Gandanta dosha means the last two gatis, and 48 minutes of 5th, 10th, and 15th full moon, and first two gatis of 6th, 11th, and 1st. First day means Pajami, Amavasya, Sukla Pajami. Lunar days go under Thidi Gandantara. Thidi changing Samayam. Ante one Thidi also, one change to one Thidi to another change will time the Gandanta. Everything is the Sandhi Kalam antandu sara. Again, Rasi changes also Gandantam. Nakshantram changes also Gandantam. Particularly, I already told, Revati Aswini change. That is particular Gandantam, Nakshatra Gandantam. Alage Rasi Guda, Meena Rasi to Mesha Rasi. That is also particular period, 48 minutes of Gandantam. Like that, Aslesha ending point and Makha ending point. Ante Karkataka Rasi and Leo Simha Rasi. That's also Gandanta. Rasi Gandantam, Nakshatra Gandantam. Suppose if that is the Aslesha is there, fourth Charada ending point 48 minutes before. Nakshatra ending will be there every day. That is before 48 minutes. Who should be avoided? That is Gandantam. Rasi Gandantam, Lagna Gandantam. Like that also Gandantam is very important. If by that time, either time born anybody also, the Santi also will perform in Gandanta. That is, especially two Gatis column, 5th, 10th, and 15th day. Ante Panchami, Dasami, and full moon day. and fun, and also 2 gatis of 6th, 11th, and 1st, ante Pajami. Dark day, lunar days go under the Thidi Gandantara. This is should be remembered and should be rejected for all the aspect in new works. Similarly, last 2 degrees of Cancer sign, Scorpio, and Pisces sign. And first 2 degrees of Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. These are also inauspicious. And if selecting Lagna, if any work Mesha Lagna, first 2 degrees should be avoided. Should be Muhoortam fixed after Lagna, duration is 2 hours, 4 minutes. We know that first 2 degrees. And Ashwini, first Padam, just moving 322 degrees should be avoided. Lagnam starting point నుంచి అలాగే every lagna cancer sign or leo sign that also should be avoided. These are nakshatras and Thidi Gandantara dosha. This is called. అలాగే last gatis of Aslesha, Jyeshtha, Moola, Revati, Ashwini and 4 gatis of Maka should be avoided for any important work, any good work. This is first of all, this is the Gandanta dosha. Papa Shadvargas. A malefic planet should be strong in Shadvarga's election chart. Election chart. Suppose you have selected the one Muhoortam, Tam Lagna is Papa Shadvargas. Papa malefic planet should not be strong because inauspicious planet, Rahu in the Uchasthiti, are like that. They should not be strong in that Muhurta chart. That should be taken. And also Dustana, that is not good. That we can take consideration the Papa Graha Shadvanga. Bhugu Shatkaka dosham. The next one is the Bhugu Shatkaka. Bhugu ante Venus planet. The position of Venus in the 6th house is inauspicious. For anything, 6th house you should not for Venus position. So Muhurta chart, Venus should not be positioned in the 6th house. Though that is called Bhugu Shatka dosham. Especially marriage. All things also should not be avoided because auspicious planet Subhagraham is Venus. Venus is give the luxurious life, houses, house ceremony, gani, or sterasti, vehicles, everything is giving by the so Venus planet only. Especially Karaka planet of for marriage, Vivaham. So Vivaham should not be there. At any cost, no exemption. Sukra Graha in 6th house. And also all other works also, so Venus position not position in the 6th house is not good. If it is position, that Muhurta should be avoided. That is Bhugu Shatka dosham. Even that if we exalted also, if suppose Venus is exalted in Mena Rasi, that also if it is 6th house, that is also avoided. Should be avoided. That and very, very inauspicious. Bhugu Shatka dosham should be considered every Muhurtam compulsory. Astama Lagna dosha. Next one is Astama Lagna dosha. Astama Lagna means for selecting time for marriage. If every Muhurtam already should, Astama Suddhi is must and should. Astama Suddhi means Muhurta Lagna to 8th Bhava. Suppose you have select Taras sign. Some 8th Bhava, what is 8th? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Scorpio sign is the Astama Bhava. Dhanas Rasi is Ashtam Bhava for Taras Lagna. So Ashtam there should be Shuddhi means no planet should be positioned in the Ashtama Bhava. That is called Ashtama Suddhi. Ashtama Suddhi compulsory. And also like that by selecting time of marriage, Lagna Lagna Lord or anybody, any planet should not be positioned in the 8th house. That is Ashtama Lagna. And also Karta and bride and bridegrooms Lagnas also, Muhurta Lagna should not be in the 8th Lagna. Should not be there. That also you can take as the selecting marriage Muhurtam. Other things also, Astama Lagna should be avoided. Astama Lagna dosha should be avoided. Kuja Astama dosha. Kuja means Mars planet. Mars should be avoided in 8th house because the 8th house is the Ayusthana. Unexpected events, dangers, accidents, plus Rogasthana. Rogam also indicate the 8th house. The Karaka planet Saturn. So any planet maximum should be Astama Suddhi for any Muhurtam. All Muhurtams must and should fundamental rule is 8th Ashtama Suddhi is compulsory, maximum compulsory. No planet, because any planet is there, is it beneficial or inauspicious planet or Papagra, any planet is there that give the effects on that Ashtama Bhav. So we know Astama Seni Dosham, Astama Guru, Astama, any planet will give not give the good results. It give the bad results only, maximum. So maximum to be avoided, Astama Suddhi is must and should in every Muhoortam. This is fundamental point. So like that, Kujastama means Kujidu. Kuja means Mars planet. Mars is just Ugra Swabhav. That's why give the events will be spoiled. That's why Astama Bhava Kuja is not there. That is, Mars planet should not be positioned, must and should in Astama Bhava, especially. All Bhava should be Astama. 8th Bhava is must and should. Any Muhurtam first fundamental should be. No planet should be positioned in 8th Bhava. Especially Mars also should not be there. Very sometimes, every rare time, some Subha planet is there, some Guru, Shukra is there. It's okay. Sometime that is second option. But Ashtam Suddhi is always must and should. Ashtam Kuja, Mars should be avoided, not position in the 8th house, the Muhurta Lagna. In marriage, suppose if selecting of marriage chart, Mars is 8th house, Mars is given to Batrukaraka. Suppose anything. It is more powerful. What will happen? Some that is we can talk the Kujidosham like that, but not Kujidosham. His effects is more that some marriage will not be successful. The widowing is indicated that 8th house is Mars. So Kujastama Dosham should compulsory have to verify any Muhurtam also.
If he is combined with any auspicious planet in that 8th house?
No, should not be there. Any Muhurtam, first step is all Muhurtam compulsory should be free 8th house. Ashtam Suddhi is must and Shuddhi means no planet positioned in the 8th house.
It must be vacant. It must be vacant.
It should be vacant. First more thing. Sometimes it is not possible. Something, suppose everything is all consideration, all good, but Guru is suppose any Venus planet is position. If it is marriage, should not be considered. Other thing is there, that is second option. Some pariharam you can do, that you can okay, but we think first suggestion is Ashtam Suddhi the must and should. Especially Kujudu Mars should not be positioned at any cost. If all aspects 100%, 99% good, but Mars is positioned 80 house, that Muhurtam should be avoided. Okay. So that is Mars is very powerful planet for destroying whatever it is. Next, Rasi Vishagagatika Dosha. Different lagnas is different periods or Vishaghatika Kalam. Some lagna. Ante some particular points, Navamsa is not good, Vishaghatika Kalam. Some nakshatras also there. Some rasis also not good to the starting points. That is inauspicious, poisonous, that what is called, that is the poisonous periods and Kuvanavamsalu, that has called. So starting some, that also Rashi Vishaghatika already told. Mesha Rasi, first 2 degrees. Vishaghatika. That's mean first padam, especially to avoid it. Like now, as Vishaghatika. Like that, Leo sign and Cancer sign last 3 degrees. And a 4th padam. Like that, Ruchika, Scorpio Lagna also ending 3 degrees. And Dhanasu starting Mother Mola Vakata Padam. That these are the periods, Lagna points that are avoided. That is the Rasi Vishaghatika Kalavan, like that should be avoided. Kunavamsa Dosham. Navamsa means again each pada. Every nakshatra is 4 padas. Nakshatra Navamsa is not introduction to you previously. But Navamsa calculations, that is different, 108 parts. Again, 9 parts you can divide it. Suppose Ashwini 4 padas. Again, Ashwini Lagna is fallen Ashwini first charna. That Navamsa Lagna is Ashwini Mesha Lagna. Ashwini first pada. That the second pada, Ashwini second pada is there, Rasi Chakram moon, that Navamsa Lagna is, if Lago Mesha Lagna fallen Muhurta Lagna, Ashwini first padam, Navamsa Lagna also Mesha Lagna. That is if Ashwini second pada is there, that is Thara sign. Vrishabha Lagna, Navamsa Lagna will be changed. Every padam will be changed Lagna. Like that, Navamsa Lagna will be calculation. That is different method. But that if next if possible, I will explain to Navams how to calculate. But basically, Kunavams are so there. And everything simple logic 4 is again you have to call it Lagnas will be changed like that. That is Kunavams dosha. Lagna selected for an auspicious work should not occupy any Navams side. Navams also malefic. Rasi Chakram should not be avoided. But Navamsa, if suppose moon in the Muhurta Lagna is Taras side, Saras Lagna, we can select it. The Navamsa Lagna, Taras line Lagna fallen on, suppose Kritika, Bharani first, Mesha Lagna, Rasi Chakram is the Mesha Lagna, Bharani first Padam. So Bharani first Padam comes on Navamsa Lagna is Simha Lagna will be there. In Simha Lagna Navamsa, any planet position in the Ashwini first part that will come here also, Bharani first also, Lagna also will come that planet. So Navamsa also should be Lagna selected for auspicious work, should not occupy any planet in the Navamsa chart also. That also should be aware. That is Navamsa. That is called. That next is Varadosham. Already we told Varadosham Lagna, we expect auspicious days are maximum Thursday, Friday, Wednesday and Monday also express. In our space, Tuesday, Saturday, we should avoid it for any Muhurtam, especially because certain weekdays are to be avoided for certain special activities. Suppose if in Mangalavaram, Tuesday, we can do repayment of loans is good. But it should not be marriage, should not select in Tuesday. Like that. Or like that Saturday also. Any digging works, any oil, planets, machinery, and any leather works, you can start a business. That is good for Saturday. But other works, Saturday is not good. Maximum that is not 100% good results. So Varadosha also is there. That also you can select the Varadosha. Next, Grahanotpatta dosha. Grahanotpatta means in constellation which the eclipse. Suppose a particular lunar eclipse or solar eclipse, particular star, on the day the nakshatra will fall in. That nakshatra also we are not select for next minimum 3 months. That nakshatra should not select for any auspicious muhurtams. Suppose any lunar eclipse fallen on the Pushmi nakshatra, suppose Cancer. We cannot repeat. So, though it is a auspicious nakshatra, you should not select for 3 months of the Pushmi nakshatra for that many muhurtam. That is having the negative force. So that is called Grahanotpatta dosha. That is called Grahanotpatta. Maximum 6 months generally said, but powerful is very 3 months. Should not avoid 3 months. If it is complete lunar eclipse or solar eclipse, then we can take 6 months we can take. If it is a partial, you can take at least we can follow 3 months compulsory we have to follow. That is Grahanotpatta dosha. The next one is Ekargala dosha. If this dosha is powerful in daytime, if any muhurtam in daytime you can select. This is Ekargala dosha is very powerful in daytime. Effects matter started under certain yogas such as Vishakumbha yoga. Already some yogas we should be avoided. We already did that. Suppose if Vishakumbha yoga is there, daytime is very powerful. It is nighttime it's okay, but daytime muhurtam should be avoided. That is compulsory. That yoga also sometime that is daytime. Some yogas is powerful. Suppose if we avoided already, we told some yogas should be avoided. Suppose muhurtam, nighttime muhurtam, that yoga is there, it's okay. But daytime, it should be more powerful, should be avoided. Krora with the nakshatra dosha. That also Main Kruravidya Nakshatra dosha means sun occupied which nakshatra. Suppose that is also important. That moment at Muhoorta time, every planet is having occupying some nakshatra. First of that together already know, I think so. That the sun occupied in a particular moment, that anything is succeeding not to depend. That inauspicious nakshatra is Ravi, the Rahu nakshatra, Ravi, that is to be avoided. So because Atmakaraka planet is Ravi is should be strong. So for especially some marriages, particularly anything also should be that moment. Ravi also, Krura nakshatra should not be there. That is inauspicious. That should be avoided. Akala Garjita Vrishti dosha. Next one is Akala Vrishti. Means sudden raining. When there is a rainfall under the thunders, if you suppose the season, such a day should be avoided for any good work, because automatically the muhurtam will be destroyed. Na? Sudden rain will come, the pidugulato kurusna varsham antam kada. Akala Garjita దోషం అలాంటివి ఏమైనా ఆ సీజన్లో మనకి వస్తాయి పిడుగులు అన్న తెలిసినప్పుడు వాతావరణం ప్రకారం atmosphere, according to atmosphere, that should be avoided. That particular day you can select, not selected. The next one is Mahapata dosha. 20th one is when sun and moon are equally removed from the quadrants on the same side of the aspect is known as Vidipata, which indicates excess of evil. This should be unfavorable for any good work. Mahapata dosha. అంటే సన్ మూన్ ఎప్పుడు ఉంటాడు అమావాస్య పర్టికులర్ దగ్గర ఒకే దగ్గర ఒక డైరెక్షన్స్ వన్ డైరెక్షన్స్ వన్ పార్ట్ ఈజ్ ఇన్యాక్టివ్ ద మూన్ దెర్ ఇస్ నో ఫోర్స్ దట్ ఆల్సో మహాపాతక దోష దట్ షుడ్ బి అవాయిడెడ్. వైద్రుతి దోషం లాస్ట్ వన్ వైద్రుతి దోషం. This is also Vaidruti Yogam. You can name the Vaidruti Yogam. This is also very inauspicious. Should be avoided if any favorable activities should be avoided. Compulsory. This should be avoided. Compulsory. These are 21 Mahadosha should be avoided while selection of the Muhoortam. Particularly any auspicious, anything first, any auspicious work. I've already told some exemptions are there. If it is not possible only, you can go for exemptions. But first, how to select the remaining maximum doshas will be reduced. Then only we can select the muhurtam. That is the important. Then this is the Mahadoshas, 21 avoided. And also we can take the, suppose if Mahadoshas also, there are some yogas already told, Sarvata Siddhi Yoga, Amuna Siddhi Yoga. That yoga's combinations also we can discuss tomorrow. And also Panchangam, some important events, general events. How can we say which nakshatras are good, which muhurtams are good, which events we can select. That also we can tomorrow proceeding class we can follow, because still what is we have to learn so far. How to Panchangam we can select, which these we can select. Which varas is good for all auspicious work is general. Then particular varas, particular these, particular out of this also, some for every event is particular different. That is tomorrow we will discuss. Basically, these are the general good. These we have to select. And also 21 Ekavimsati Mahadoshas also should be avoided. Maximum you can take. And also Sankramana doshas, Amavasya, this Ashtama Chandra, these are the main important. Out of that also, Thidi Gandantal, Rasi Gandantal, Nakshatra Gandantal should be avoided. And also Mrudu Nakshatras will be selected, some important events. Like that, we can select the seasons, months, aynas, and Nakshatra, Thidi, Vara, Yoga, Karanal. These are the selection generally. How you select the Muhurtam, how to do the Panchagrahitam first of all. Every Muhurtam should be Panchagrahitam, first point. Should be avoid the muhurtam. One muhurtam we select is take very more important, more time will be take within auspicious muhurtam. So these are all the things we take into consideration by selecting the muhurtam. So next, what are the exemptions? Thidi or Yoga Nakshatra tomorrow we will discuss. And also important events, which days are good for which muhurtam, marriage which day is good, which Thidi is good, which months are good, which lagnas are good. Like that, every event we can discuss tomorrow. I think so far, so basic idea of the muhurtam we have discussed in this class. This is very vast subject. That is only but awareness of the Muhoortam. The more intention of this class is awareness of the Muhoortam. Why you are selecting the Muhoortam? That is main motto of this class and basic information this is class. But Muhoorta Bhagam is detailed manner, is very lengthy procedure by one Muhoortam selecting. Okay, I hope so everybody is understanding so far. If anybody got doubts in this matter, please ask me. I will clarify according to my knowledge.
Yeah.
Thank you all.
Thank you, Sundari garu. We will take up the questions after the Prarthana. It's because
Okay.
it's almost 8 o'clock.
That's right.
Babu garu.
Okay. Thank you, Sundari garu. Thank you so much. We have covered the basics of how to.
Yeah, there's a basic is all information and awareness of the why you are selecting Muhoortam and all.
Okay. Now let's go for Prarthana. Jai Shri garu.
Yes, sir. स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्तां न्यायेन मार्गेण महीं महिषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु काले वर्षतु पर्जन्यः पृथिवी सस्यशालिनी देशोऽयं क्षोभरहितो ब्राह्मणः सन्तु निर्भयाः अपुत्राः पुत्रिणः सन्तु पुत्रिणः सन्तु पौत्रिणः अधनाः सधनाः सन्तु जीवन्तु शरदां शतं सत्यं वद धर्मं चर स्वाध्यायान् मा प्रमदः सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। ओम शांति शांति शांतिः। ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम शांति शांति शांतिः। सर्वे जनाः सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्त सन्मंगलानि सन्तु स्वस्ति। श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः।
Swasti. ధన్యవాదాలు.
ధన్యవాదాలు గురుగారు.
ధన్యవాదాలండి జయశ్రీ గారు. Now let's go for national anthem. Challa Chittibabu garu, please.
जनगणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंधु गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तब जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे। जय हिंद जय हिंद
జై హింద్. ధన్యవాదములండి చల్లా చిట్టిబాబు గారు. Thank you so much. Now let's go for question answer session.
Yeah, there are two questions in the chat box. Just a minute. One small observation: you used a double negative like should not be avoided instead of should be avoided. Okay. Anyway, so are Tarabalam making Panchaka Rahita means aspects in Muhoortam? Sitaram Murthigar, you can ask this question. Maybe there's something missing in the. You can unmute yourself and ask.
Thank you, sir.
Pardon? You can
Lack
unmute
of
yourself.
ముహూర్తం సెలెక్ట్ చేయడం అనేటటువంటి సాధ్యం అవుతుందా? సో
మళ్ళీ
మెయిన్
మళ్ళీ అడగండి.
ఆస్పెక్ట్స్ పంచగ్రహితం చేయడం అవుతుందా అని క్వశ్చన్.
Panchagritam is different, Tarabalam is different. First of all, Tarabalam is individual prospect. అంతే కదా, ఎవరి కర్త ఎవరైతే వారి జన్మతారకి ఆ రోజు ముహూర్తం ఉన్న నక్షత్రం తారాబలం సరిపోయిందా లేదా, ఫస్ట్ వీ హ్యావ్ టు సెలెక్ట్. పంచగ్రహితం is different, next one. First that day the నైదన్ తార if it is there ముహూర్త కర్త నక్షత్రానికి ఆ రోజు చేసే రోజు అయింది అనుకోండి, యు ఆర్ కంఫర్టబుల్ ఇన్ తెలుగు?
Yeah. And I think that's better it's in English because
Aదే,
everybody is listening.
Okay. Because particular day, first Tarabalam is individual prospect. Individual Janma Nakshatranki, that is different. Is that Muhotal Nakshatra is good for him or not? Or that is individual aspect. Panchagraitam is different. Panchagraitam means, suppose if it is good nakshatra for his Tarabalam is good, then you can add this Panchagraitam is there or not, that is Muhurta Lagna. Otherwise, you cannot select that Muhurtam first of all. First, if it is not any Tarabalam is not good, how can we select that Muhurtam? First particular day. Suppose Revati Nakshatram is anybody is Naidan Tara. Some Nakshatra, Revati Nakshatra good for some Muhurtas. First of all, Revati Nakshatra is good for Muhurtam, some Muhurtams. But he is particular person having going to marriage or anything, he is for Naidan Tara, for his Jarmatara, according to. So that day they not select first of all. Tarabalam is not good. So first consideration is Tarabalam. Particular Muhurtam, selection of Muhurtam day, your Tarabalam is supporting or not, that day of star. Then we can calculate the Muhurtam select Panchagrahita or not. So both are different. Indirect.
ముహూర్తాలు పంచాంగంలోనే ఉన్నాయి కదా, పంచాంగంలో ముహూర్తాలను పంచగ్రహితం చేసుకోవడమే కదా.
అది అది మన జన్మతారకి if for your is suitable or not. So many muhurtas are there, but is it first Tarabalam is suitable for you or not, that you can select. That muhurtam only you can select.
Okay. Pantal Ravindra garu.
Gurugaru, I have two doubts. This Pancharahika is uniform for entire day, or there will be changes within day?
Not only Lagnam is also you can take it into consideration. Lagna duration is 2 hours 4 minutes each Lagna. So Lagna change automatically change will be there.
So
Because Nakshatram change, 2 nakshatras are the same day, that is a Muhurta Samaya Nakshatra only we will take. And Tithi also, 2 Tithis are morning, one Tithi and evening one Tithi, you can select night time Muhurtam. The Tithi number also will be changed, but day will not be changed for the entire day. Day number, because Vara number is not changed. Lagna also change between after 2 hours.
One more doubt is, in Rasi Kundali or Janma Kundali or Lagna Kundali, or find out that Kundali, the places of the planets in each, these houses start from which place, madam, in that Kundali?
From Rasi Kundali means moon position place is called Rasi. We were Janma at the time of birth, moon position some place. Suppose that is with some nakshatra. Suppose born in Kuttika 4th Padam, at the time of birth, that moon position Tara sign. Is Janma Rasi Chakram is moon. From moon we can start from Chandra Rasi. But at that time, the Lagna also will different, not Taras Rasi. Lagna will maybe the time Dhanur Lagna. So Lagna is important. We can take Lagna, particular Lagna. From each house will be counted from Lagna. Dhanur Lagna is the first point, Makara is second, Kumbha is third, Meena is fourth, like that. You can count 12th house is Scorpio. So Lagna, from Lagna to count Lagna Chakram. Rasi Chakram means moon position. From moon position, Kuttika 4th Pada, suppose if you think it, born in Kuttika 4th Charana, that is Vrishabha Rasi. From count Rasi Chakram, Vrishabha Rasi one first, second is that. But while calculate Muhurtam, only you can take Lagna. Panchagrahitalo, if you got it out, I think Panchag Lagna. So that is normal Bhajakram counted. Bhajakram means first Mesharas, first, second Taurus, third general, all days. So you can take Dhanu Lagna Muhoortam, that is 9th power. Suppose if it is Lagna, even though. Okay? Suppose if it is Kumbha Lagna, you take 11 number. Suppose it's Cancer sign, you can take 4 number. Counted from Mesha. Aries to Meena basis. Okay? I think clarify your doubt.
Right.
Thank you.
Okay. Kaipa Rameswara garu.
Suppose this Muhurtam is fixed on Shukla Tadiya, and for example, this a solar eclipse was occurred on the previous Amavasya.
Mm.
And Suddha Tadiya, we have fixed the marriage or Upanayanam. Can we go ahead, ma'am?
First of all, Sankranti dosha or Grahana dosha already there. First, that is 3 days of Grahana. If any eclipse will happen, first 3 days should be avoided.
Okay.
Like that Sankranti, Makara Sankranti, any Sankranti, already told. That also, for that day should be avoided. Particularly, Purva Punyakalam or Uttara Punyakalam, that all should be avoided. Maximum. First day should be avoided. First priority.
How many days gap has to be provided, ma'am?
Which one?
From eclipse to the day of Muhurtam.
Eclipse, suppose nakshatra fall in the nakshatra is already told, na? Suppose any Hasta nakshatra fall on the Muhurtam, lunar eclipse will be happened. Just think that Hasta nakshatra, though it is nakshatra is eligible for all Muhurtas, but should be avoided for if it is complete lunar eclipse, 6 months should be avoided. Should not be taken the Hasta nakshatra for all 6 months any Muhurtam. If it is partial lunar eclipse, first 3 months should be avoided. Suppose after Grahanam, suppose first 3 days also should be avoided. No Muhurtam should be considered Grahanam.
Mane, for example, this solar eclipse occurred on Pushyami, and whereas we have fixed a marriage on Uttara Falguni Nakshatram.
Uttara Falguni different. Pushyami Nakshatram should not be avoided.
Avoid. Pushyami should be avoided.
Yeah, Pushyami's marriage not good for except marriage. Marriage is not good. For other things is good. Though it is good for all other things, even though Pushyami Nakshatra fallen on the Grahan solar eclipse to happen, that should be avoided for 6 months.
And one more thing, ma'am. Recently, my nephew has got married. His nakshatram is Purva Falguni, and bride's nakshatram is Uttara Falguni. Both are consequential, and it is very difficult to fix a Tara Balam for these two things.
That's why we can first select the Tara Balam first.
And we found it very difficult, and after great difficulty,
for that time you can take the bride group.
The astrologer said only Ashwini and Makar only suitable, other things are not suitable.
Sometimes it will be happen like that.
This Mahapataka dosham, can you explain once again, ma'am? I did not properly hear it.
Tomorrow I will explain. Don't worry.
Okay. Now we'll take up other question. Amar Singh ji, please.
Shubhodaya Mataji.
Namaskar.
I have one doubt, like in the newspaper we see zodiac signs, and towards the zodiac signs there are the dates. Like you see Pisces, Virgo, Sagittarius. So like that, what is that? And here when you see our Panchangam, like here my date of birth is in Feb, I have Dhanu Rashi. But according to that English one, it is going to Pisces. So what is this different?
No, not like that. Sauramanam, how to follow Chandramanam, Sauramanam. If you Dhanu Rasi means moon, according to moon, we have to select your Jarma Rasi. At the time of born, the moon position which star. Isn't it? Every house is having 9 padas of, suppose Mesha Rasi, you can take Ashwini 4 padas, Bharani 4 padas, Kritika 1 pada. 1 charana is consist of the Mesha Rasi. Like the 27 stars, it 12 rasis distributed 9 padas each. Okay, first fundamental. At the time of born, the moon position samani nakshatra, anything particular. Okay. Suppose moon position in Anuradha Nakshatra. Suppose otherwise if you are Purvashada or Moola?
Mula.
Suppose if it is Moola Nakshatra, moon position. So in moon is position in Dhanur Rasi, Moola. So the word Jarma Rasi is the moon. But like that, so many people that doesn't know. They only know date of birth. Date of birth time also they don't know, particular some days. So date according to already moon, Ravi, sun transit 1 month for one Rasi, isn't it? 30 days already told.
Yes, ma'am.
So days 13 days 1 month. According to sun sign, according to they have to fix that. Suppose if Aries low sign Ravi is transited, that is Mesh Rasi.
Okay.
Suppose April month, March to April, you have a position in the Mesh Rasi. Isn't it? Like that, Ramada. Date of birth, you can know Ravi position where in the chart. That is different. Actually, we have to follow moon position because Manaka, Chandra Manaso Jataka, how to follow the moon position. Generally, that also, if not there, also you can take that solar month's date of birth. Because Ravi transit, depending.
Okay, ma'am. One doubt is something like it's a basic. Like if there is a Muhoortam we should do, it will happen. Everything fine. If you are not doing in correct Muhoortam, everything is going bad. So what exactly happening? Like some devtas are coming. What exactly happening on that Muhoortam time?
That I already told now, the particular events, particular muhurtas, forces are, because the concept is any particular event. Already told Karaka planets are there in astrology, whatever it is. They give the attaining some duty. Suppose we are going to, today income tax office open.
Okay.
Police department is closed. Think it. The army
Okay.
headquarters is operation. They are not busy some other work. Okay. We want to go to meet the income tax office. Today is very good because that is open and ready to serve to us. Okay. There is an operation. Suppose we want to go to police station. The police station regarding planet is not working. That is closed. But you have to work. That the Karga planet is police station work Mars. That Mars is inactive on that day. What we have to do? The support that particular event, Karga planet not given any energy, na? That any giving assistance. That thing is not given. So that is no use. While going also you can come back. There is no use. There is no effect on that planet. Without that planet effect, we can perform the work. But without that particular work, suppose if you go to income tax completion is there, that your work will be completed. Good, positive, probably, smoothly.
No, you cannot.
If like that, if you go to police station, nobody is there, police station, you have to give the complaint to whom to receive that. That work is despoiled, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
That's why we can take 5 elements of Panchabhutal efforts. We have to take the support for particular period, particular time, particular event. That is different, and it is all events. One muhurta is not there. Different occasion, different days, different muhurta, different karka planet, different lagnas, different places. This is important. That's why so many variations are there. But generally, while now today class is while muhurtam, any muhurtam. First, what how to take into consideration. First of all, suppose if we are going to travel, where you have to be different. We are going to travel means we take the bag, we take the clothes, we take the different items, take the money. That is first fundamental. When you will go, where you have to go, that is different. Isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
If you go by air, by travel, so many options are there. Which one is the best for you according to your time, your probability, your event? Which that's the muhurtam with the purpose.
ధన్యవాదాలు. ఇదేనా?
Okay, Srinivas garu.
నమస్కారం అండి.
నమస్కారం అండి.
Mahoday, you have explained why the Gandantara yoga should be avoided. In one point, the untimely rains or floods like that, they should be avoided. But it is nowadays meteorological department is there and everything they are giving predictions and on watch day it will happen. But in the earlier days, if you go back the ages, then at the time no meteorological department, how they did?
No. They at the time of Navanayaka, we have to calculate the Panchangam. Navanayakula Faltalu is given because If anything,
Yes.
Ravi or Meghadipati, who is the Meghadipati, who is the Arghadipati, Namanayaklo portfolio is there. Ardha Nakshatra Phalitam. According to, they have to decide, according to Panchangam calculations are there. Which day will we start, right will start, which will the thunders will open, which will the windy weather is there. Everything is there according to Namanayakal Faltalu, that fallen according to Ugadi, from Ugadi to how to calculate. The different methods are there. That also there. We have
That
to
is for
know. That's
natural.
why
That is for natural purpose, madam.
natural,
For
but
unexpected
sometimes only
thing.
they will fallen. No. We have Varsalagna,
Mhm,
according to
mhm.
Varsalagna, they have to calculate the math. Siddhanta calculations are there. Like
Mhm.
meteorological is nowadays come that depending of meteorological also based on that only.
Mhm.
Because I know one of my friend best astrologer, he is the meteorological department scientist. Now he is the
Oh.
calculate everything. According to Siddhanta Bhagam only they have to calculate there also. But terminology is different, that's all.
Okay.
But more root is same. The different method calculations are there. When it will rain come, when it will Varshalagna, everything, when Ugadi starting time, that we can take the Varshalagna, that is called Varshalagna. And also the time, particular dates, when that will Ardha Nakshatra will come, who is the Arghadipati, who is the Rasa, who is the Varshadipati. You can take, you can calculate everything.
My question is, for that regular process, they
That
will
time is
calculate,
very
madam.
accurate. Nowadays it is wrong.
Okay, madam. Thank you. Thank you
That
so much.
is
I
very
don't want to waste
accurate.
your time.
And no mission that is there, but Siddhanta Bhagavan, if you want to go through the interest, that calculation is also there in Muhoortam.
Okay, Kedaraj garu, Kameswara garu.
Good morning, madam. I'm Kameshwara.
Namaskaram.
Namaskaram. During my childhood, my grandfather used to regularly travel, and sometimes he used to keep his bag in a neighbor's place and then pick it up while going. Probably it is called Nirgyam or something like that. Of course, now that practice is not seen. Can you just briefly, because already you have finished your time and all that, can you briefly explain it?
Because if you want urgency going somewhere, already some event you cannot be postponed. Okay, you have to go. Already we have discussed horas also in previous classes. Particularly, you have to select Subhoras, particular day. There is no need to see that particular Muhoortams and all, you can go. That also by that time the Subhoras is not come. Suppose you are going morning time like that. That we can take, we earlier day, before day, we can take the Subha Muhoortam, Subha Lakshana, already Ashtami, this is not Ashtami Tithi, like that anything. Pancham Suddhi not there, Muhurta time. We can take the some particular day, we can take the, put any traveling things, whatever it is, your bag or any remaining goes, so you can take the particular, already you have moved that from your house, from your place to that item where you are going to take by travel or somewhere, you can take the, give it to the another's house, and while going you cannot come back from the house, that you can take that, that you can go, that is should be, these are exemptions. These are the exemptions. Some effect will be reduced. Some at least you already you have to started. That means in this we have to start it, means in that aspect they have to do that. This is the only exemption, but particularly we have to not select the exemptions. In particular traveling same, already we can giving you 3 muhurtas. Already earlier class also I discussed it. Brahmi muhurtam, no need to see any muhurtam. No need to see any nakshatra, anything, whatever it is, that is very auspicious time. Brahmi muhurtam, all evil force supports in the nature. And Abhijit muhurtam, traveling much evening afternoon. Abhijit Muhurtam, and evening Goduli Muhurtam, sunset before sunset 48 minutes. We can take these Muhurtas any day, any particular day, we go for travel or anything, good, any work we can do without seeing anything. It is not possible, anything. Like that, Senusha Kalam, Friday, early morning hours of Saturday. That is also for traveling very good Muhurtam. No need to see anything. If it is that is any Krona Nakshatra or whatever it there is a Nainanta or anything, no problem. But the time is very auspicious. The time the forces of energy, nature is very good, supportive. Like that, that's why they are following. But sometimes not happen every time we are select the Muhurtam, some urgent work will be day to day. Nowadays it is more in previous days. So we can select these options. This is secondary options.
Thank you, Andy.
Namaskar.
Okay. Are padas and gatis you mentioned, are they both same?
Pada means nakshatra padas. Nakshatra. Gati means lagna moving. Lagna also particular movement is there. 2 hours 4 minutes. Lagna also 9 padas will move, na? Degrees. 30 degrees will move. That is gati. Moving. Lagna moving. Hello?
Is it possible to have a muhurtam after satisfying 21 doshas?
Is there if you are having patience and time permits. But maximum important, so many out of that also, some Gandantaru, Sankramana should be avoided. Astami doshalu. That is more, that is prominent. Any time you can should compulsory follow. Remaining some exemptions are there.
Okay.
But you have to select less doshas muhurtams. Your intentional class is less dosha muhurtam. Accordingly, some suppose less doshas is there means some effects will be there, but it should be bearable. Maybe. That's all. So 90% good, 10% wrong, it's okay. It is energy will be sufficient. But even force bad is like India, Pakistan.
అమ్మా ఇంకొక చిన్న ఇదమ్మా ఐ బిలాంగ్ టు కర్ణాటక ప్లేస్ వి ఇన్ కర్ణాటక మోస్ట్లీ వి అవాయిడ్ దిస్ నైట్ ముహూర్తమ్స్ except after 4 o'clock in the early morning, night muhurtams are avoided. Of course, it may be a local traditional practice.
No, not like that. Already told 15 muhurtas, already told na. Dina pramanam, Rate pramanam, divided by 15 total duration period.
Yes,
some
ma'am.
already, some 12 o'clock to, that is, the time will come, night time muhurtams lo. Evening to, mostly 11:30 to 3 o'clock between. That should be the Rakshasa, evil force is more.
Okay.
That's automatically come that forces in that period. That's why night time avoid before 11. Some good muhurtams will come, that all things are good, that dominating good Subha forces is good forces are dominating, then you can select. After 3 o'clock also you can select, but particularly between 12 to 3 should be avoided. Because the time is that.
అమ్మా సూర్యుడు ప్రత్యక్షంగా సాక్షి ఉండాలి ముహూర్త కాలానికి ఒక ఇది ఉంది.
No, that is not like that. అట్లా ఏం లేదు. కొన్ని గృహప్రవేశ ముహూర్తాలు నైట్ టైమే చేస్తాం. ఎందుకంటే చంద్రబలం బాగుండాలి, చంద్రుడు బాగుండాలి. నైట్ టైమ్ మూన్ ఈజ్ స్ట్రాంగ్, డే టైమ్ సన్ ఈజ్ స్ట్రాంగ్.
Yes.
Like that. Before taking medicines, both are. If you're visiting the doctors, daytime is the best. Suppose in operations, Mars should be good. Some Karaka planet different, na? Like that. Suppose if marriage, Venus planet is good.
But in Karnataka, we believe that purchase of gold is very auspicious on a Tuesday.
And if Tuesday better to that, Thursday is the most better. Because planet is Guru. Kuja also, Mars also favorable, but Mars, that is some destruction, some negative force already there. But ruling planet is Mars. Tuesday, what happened in our some udriktata, some body anxiety, they create the Mars create like that. Suppose generally
మంగళవారం చేస్తే మళ్ళీ మళ్ళీ చేస్తారు అని ఒక సామెత ఉందమ్మా అక్కడ.
ఎక్కడైనా సేమ్ రిపీట్ అవుతాయి, దట్ ఈస్ ట్రూ. బట్ వీ షుడ్ నాట్ గివ్. అలాగే డబ్బులు కూడా ఇస్తుంటాం కదా, దట్ ఈస్ నాట్ గుడ్ ఫోర్స్ అన్నమాట. అంటే ఒక ఉద్రిక్త వాతావరణంలో కొంతమంది కరెక్ట్ కాదు కదా. ఇప్పుడు ఏదైనా వాతావరణం బంగారం కొనం కదా, ఆనందంగా తెచ్చుకునే వస్తువులు కదా, అంటే ఆనందపడాలి కదా, ఆ రోజు ధరించలేము అట్లా అనమాట. చూడాలి,
మంగళవారం శుక్రవారం అప్పులు ఇవ్వద్దండి అంటారు.
అదే అంటే ఏవైనా సరే రిపీట్ అవుతాయని. అలాగే కానీ అలాగే ఆపరేషన్స్ కి మంగళవారం ఇస్ వెరీ బెస్ట్.
వెరీ బెస్ట్.
వెరీ బెస్ట్ ఫర్ ఆపరేషన్స్, బికాజ్ కుజ ఇస్ ద ప్లానెట్ ఆఫ్ ద సర్జరీ. ముహూర్తం పర్టికులర్లీ మనం మంగళవారం నాడు ఆపరేషన్స్ ముహూర్తం పెట్టుకోవడం చాలా మంచిది. కుజహోరాలో కానీ,
చాలా మంచిది,
కటింగ్స్ కానీ ఇట్లాంటి వాటికి అనమాట. అంటే యుద్ధానికి వెళ్ళాలనుకోండి, కుజహోర ఇస్ ద బెస్ట్.
Operation Sindur got started on Tuesday only
అదే
because of
అదే
that
చెప్పేది
reason.
ఎందుకంటే దట్ ఈస్ బెస్ట్ విల్ గెట్ ద రిజల్ట్ బికాస్ ఈ ద ఆర్మీ చీఫ్ మార్క్స్
Okay.
కమాండర్ కదా.
We are running out of time. So the last question is that in Tamil Nadu, Amavasya is auspicious. In Telugu and other places, Amavasya is to be avoided. How can
That is Prant is different, but actually we can think it according to planets, not Tamil Nadu, not Andhra, not anything. Anywhere the planets is same, universe is the same, isn't it? So particular day, why Amavasya is not good means Amavasya ruling by Pitru Devatas, first of all. On Pitru Devatas day, we have to perform the Pitru Devata Aradhana.
Karyam only.
Pitru-devata Aradhana, okay. And also Manakaraka, Manassakaraka and moon is inactive. No value, moon give no pleasure, nothing that day. Only sun dominating that day. In anywhere, isn't it? If a moon is there is no mind, moon is reference to mind. We are not feeling any relax, enjoyment. For moon is not inauspicious. Moon is not working. How can we enjoy? The anubhuti is not given, isn't it? That day. If and also we can do the Pitru karma, some rituals we can perform. If you follow the rituals, that day we are not up to Pitru Tarpanas, we cannot eat anything. And also we cannot eat some items also that day, only some pujas and all. If any marriage will happen, we can, are you Bindu Bhojam, how can we eat?
Okay.
That is Manakaraka is the moon is not active, 0 degrees already samyuti with the Ravi, that day is the Amavasya. So mind is not giving any pleasure movement. Universal plan that they follow it different. So many people, so many things followed. If it is bad also they followed. What we have to do? We cannot change it. They are thinking like that Ravi is good, strong. That Amavasya, you can take any related Ravi's related works, we can starting. That is good for some like that. Which event you can perform on that day, that we can do. That you can take Mantra Shakti, that is good because natural fifth lord, sun. You can take any mantra, Aradhana, Lalita Sahasranam, Parayana, anything Parayana, you can give more result, more energy, isn't it? Like a universal planetary reflection. This is not a particular place, particular. These are the only you can think scientifically. The result of the planet's influence on the Earth. So we have to take more auspicious planets results we can take for selecting muhurtas or day-to-day life, whatever it is. Who will take negative force, negative thoughts? That is, you spoil our event or spoil our mind, like that. That's why these are the astrology will come. Force.
Okay, thank you very much, madam. We'll wait for tomorrow for knowing more. Babu garu.
Thank you very much to all giving the opportunity. Tomorrow
Okay, we'll close it for today. And let me stop the recording.